brought together by circumstance. A bunch of lost kids, bandits, at the field every Sunday, playing this primal game that rumbles in your blood and rouses you out of dreams. This strange game that makes no sense to the people outside the nets, that devours weekends, holidays, years, relationships. A point comes when you stop thinking of it as a team. You look around the huddle and see high school kids and professional landscapers, engineers and college dropouts, new fathers and abandoned sons. You're all bound together by the fight, by the bruises, by the sight of tears shed in unison, by the failures. There's no limit to the number of times they can disappoint you, no limit to your capacity to forgive, having been forgiven countless times yourself. You can communicate in silent looks now, across paintball fields and parties, anticipate each other's movements in both. It's another early morning drive to the field with your brothers, in search of the Sunday when everything will click.
Bandits practiced at my field, Warzone, and came every weekend and shot 25 to 30 cases every weekend. Kyle Niccolo stepped in as the captain and came and asked me if I would help out.
It was the last practice that the Bandits were ever going to have. There was like 7 of us left, and we were just like, hey, let's go out to Warzone, let's have a practice, let's just see what we can put together.
That's what we were. We were a bunch of friends playing paintball.
And honestly, because I'd said no to every team, I just wasn't interested in it.
And because of it, we weren't good, because friends don't win things, teams win things.
But we're shooting like 30 cases a week. That's like $400 or $500 profit a week, and I kind of like that money, so I thought I'd rather have the money than not, so I might as well help them out a little bit. If you really want to excel at this game, good enough is not enough. So I will always push you to do better than what you're doing. And if you somehow manage to make me happy, I will change the rules of the game to push you further.
Managing team, I mean, that absolutely translates to managing people. I mean, getting 10, it's like herding cats, you know, what Jeff does.
I'm probably certainly the most visible and vocal part of the team, and probably the single least important part of the team, although I don't think the players realize that yet.
What the fuck did I just shoot and then wait and then go?
Yeah, you waited.
It's stupid, dude.
By waiting, he was like, oh,
yeah.
And then the instant you came off it, he knows you're gonna go, so he just comes out and shoots you in the leg.
Cool.
Benny's been doing a great job just talking to us and just calling us on like all the little excuses that we make every time we play.
It was so much that I didn't know until now, and it's just, it makes paintball fun again.
You can shoot that guy.
Like it's just I'm just
you're gonna have like 3 shots.
Yeah, it's
yeah,
real
you can
quick.
shoot that guy.
Right.
Everybody in paintball kind of thinks that they understand the game at every level that they play, and then you get to that next level.
You don't have 3 seconds. You don't even have 2 seconds. You literally have to know that when shit goes wrong, you have to get outside instantly. Okay. There's no waiting around because that guy's gonna establish his lane and you're not gonna get out.
The biggest thing over the whole season was creating this environment of security. This environment where they were allowed to miss and expected to miss. And getting them over the hump of not taking those misses as opportunities to learn.
Benny got involved because he was a Hurricane from 2009 to 2011. And over the course of those 3 years, had built up a rather considerable tab that he owed me. I'd sort of written it off. I didn't think I was ever going to get paid any of the money because it'd been a couple of years. Sort of out of the blue, Benny sent me a Facebook message or an email and said that there's a door open in his consciousness that he could not close until he settled his past debts, and that he wanted to make things right.
Truly, it's so rewarding just to show up to the field with the boys, to watch them execute a game plan and to see their smiles after the game. I mean, it really is something that I believe I'm here to do.
So I thought I'll bring Benny in And I thought, he'll do it 2 or 3 times and get bored. But it'll help the team along, and maybe I'll be able to figure out some other way that I can free up my own time. But then he came in and worked off his entire debt every Sunday, and he stuck with the team after that, and really did a phenomenal job.
When you pull through the gates at World Cup, everything feels different. It's nothing like practice. It's too real. You become aware of the space between breaths and heartbeats. You can feel it in the alleys of the trade show, in each ambiguous shoulder bump, in the lines for the porta potties, in the parking lots and pits where teams gear up in silence. It's the last national event of the year, the tournament that defines your season, that can establish a reputation, salvage a sponsorship, or, if it goes wrong, kill a team.
You just lost 4-1. Every single point is gonna matter from here on out. If you guys can realize that that was the best fucking gift you ever had, then we will take this shit 1 point at a time all the way through Saturday week.
Real wake-up call, when we got here and lost our first game personally.
We kind of had a game that slapped us in the face.
Let's go.
The way the team came together and communicated and was just moving, it was so fluid in the pits, on the field. It was just this fluidity that emerged.
After losing their first match, the Bandits dominate PR All-Stars, finishing the first day of the tournament with 1 win and 1 loss. Coming into Friday, the second day of the tournament, the Bandits need to win both their matches to have a chance at moving on.
I don't know about you guys, I don't fucking like to lose. Family on 3. Not going home, baby. 1, 2, 3.
Second day, we came out swinging.
In their first must-win match on Friday, the Bandits win 4-1.
Keep it within. Keep it within. Bring it to the next one.
In the last game of the prelims, the Bandits play for their tournament lives, win or go home. In the semifinals, the Bandits faced a must-win situation against IDK with a spot in the finals on the line.
All I want to say is thank you. Thank you to each and every one of you for putting in the work all year to get us here. Leave everything on the field right now. Be fucking perfect out there. Be perfect and be there for each other.
The Bandits' semifinal match goes into overtime.
Really good game. Really good match. Absolute grinding points. And we got a major in overtime, and we got a few G's early, but there's just no way that's gonna, off the break, 3 guys. That's it.
Sign of a team that's going home. Rec has to come off the planes.
I really, really felt that we were going to go to the distance.
This is how it ends. Spilled paint, broken pods, the spots the tires leave in the grass parking lot, the nagging regret, and then the long flight home, the longer wait for next season. Or you can show up at the local field the following weekend and play a tournament that feels tiny on the heels of World Cup. You can play it for pride. And so that next season it might end differently. You might be ready. Because this is where the work is done. These long practices, these little victories in the chill of New England fall. This is where the trust is built, with an eye on next October, next World Cup.
Hey, let's just have some fun out there, okay?
Yes.
Don't put too much pressure on this shit. Let's just go and execute game plan after game plan and be each other's best friends out there.
Let's go,
okay? Family on 3.
1, 2, 3.
Family! Epic match against Sin. That's a really good team. They brought some really good guys over from D1, the Outlaws. They've been playing with them on and off all year.
We came from last year playing this Foxball series and going 0-8, absolutely being the laughing stock of the league.
I can't be more happy about these boys. I mean, they put more commitment than I've ever had in anybody in paintball, dude.
These kids work so hard all year, and they weren't this type of team last year. So to win like these kids are winning and just to like seek that mastery and have it actually come to fruition is a really cool feeling for these guys, and they love it.
Everyone's lit up right now, everyone's fired up, focused on next season. World Cup was kind of a letdown, but I think it was really good that we came back here, had the focus that we needed to take this first place, and we're walking away with it.
I mean, they said it at the end, we chanted it all year, it was a family, and that family stepped up today. We came together, we put a W on the board, and it couldn't feel better for sure.
52 Sundays in a year. We'll spend about 25 grinding out practices at the field, another 10 trying to win tournaments. On the others, we'll space out watching football, remembering lost gunfights and playing out endless variations of a point that happened 6 months earlier, blind to the game on the screen, deaf to the words spoken in our ears. Or we'll be at the gym, snap shooting our reflections in the mirror and getting looks from the staff. We'll be rewatching the webcast and counting down the days to spring, tossing in our beds, shaken from dreams where it all goes right, where it all goes wrong. Every day we will be working and waiting for our chance, waiting for the Sunday with our name on it.